Siaweko won the toss and said she'd like to see South Africa bat first for the very first time in this tournament. I'm alongside my countrymate, Dennis Arthur Musali, knows a thing or two about captaincy and wicket keeping. Well, I'm just your ordinary bowler back in the heyday. Dennis, how are things looking like? What's your quick analysis?
I think South Africa will be happy with where they are right now. They've struggled with the bat, but today they made sure that they negotiate this setting of runs very, very well, led by the captain Dumi. So, dancing down the wicket there. Rita Musamali back in the attack. They look at each other. They want the second. Yes, there is a fumble from Fiona Kolume. She gives them a free run. This is not Freetown. No need to give out freebies. This is Accra. I think Uganda have been very, very generous in the field. South Africa have comfortably picked up 5 runs every over. And that is not a plan for a team that won the toss and elected to bowl first. I think they should have done so much better, especially in the field. Again, over the top. This is a beautiful shot. It will pepper the advertising boards. And yes, it's a 4 runs. Janet Mbabas will collect. There is no protection in the deep extra cover region. And that is slapped over point because Musamali created room for her to play the shot. A beautiful 4 for Kyla. Too much width on offer from Rita Musamali. Half volley outside of stump. Those ones never hit the stumps. You just throw your bat at it and the outfield did the rest. It's been sunny for the last couple of days, so the outfield now is electric. Again, dancing down the wicket. 6 runs already in the over. Do they take on Kulume again? She's better this time round. Been a lot of grey areas with Uganda's fielding today. The catches haven't stuck. The run-outs haven't been completed. Nondumiso got a lot of second chances. And for me, again, big offer to mid-wicket region. There's nobody there. The call is 2. It should be 2. And as she lands down on her knees, Sarah Walaza, they'll get 2. She gets a little high five from her mate, says you've cut off a boundary. That could have been 1 as South Africa get to the 3 figures, the coveted 3 figures, the psychological total, 100 up. Inside edge on that one with the fielders in the arc. Gloria Bukol does very well to stop it. Collects and sends back to the keeper. 10 runs already from the over. A big one for the South Africans as they look to finish strong. They still have 7 wickets in hand, but that could be deceptive. But the important thing, I think South Africa have saved the best for the important game. They've really struggled with the bat, but this time they've come up with the goods. Hit straight to Lona. This time round, chance for a run out. The throw is bad. The keeper parries it and gives away another run. Comedy of errors in Uganda's fielding. Yeah, the attitude is so off here for the Ugandans. They won a very good toss, elected to bowl first, but unfortunately, in my opinion, they've just been very, very generous in the field. Can see there Kyla hitting the ball straight to Lona Anyait. Her throw way off the stumps. I don't know why Kevin Awino was falling over, but as a wicket keeper, the first thing to do for the team is make sure that you take the ball and then you complain later. But it's 18 overs gone. South Africa 104 for 3. Where will they finish? Anything, most times in women's cricket, anything over 100 is just your winning runs. So Uganda need to make sure that they don't allow South Africa to finish way over that 100-run mark if they're going to have a chance in this game. Konsi will bowl half-final over from the field end. The first semi-final of the day in the afternoon. Zimbabwe will be taking on the Nigerians. This tournament's not very kind. Once you're out of it, you also pack up and go home. So the other 4 teams are already at the airport. Sometimes you're not only playing for the medals, but you're playing for your room number. Hit
Nobody here, no protection. It's a half tracker from Konsi. 4 runs. Uganda leaking runs at the back end of the innings. And I feel for me, it's getting out of hand for Uganda going forward because South Africa have a very incisive bowling lineup. Look at that, sitting back in the crease and hitting it over square leg. They put the fielder there. Learning on the job is what Uganda is doing. Yeah. They say the beard doesn't make you a wise man. Uganda must learn the ropes quickly.
Yeah, Konsi setting a field for a bad ball. Much better delivery from her, this time adjusting her length. That was a bad ball from her. I don't know why she was adjusting the field. You just need to make sure that you improve on the length. Main Smith, one of the key players yesterday for South Africa in that nervous chase against the Nigerians.
Main Smith is the finisher in this South African batting lineup. She did that even in the 1-run loss to Namibia on day 1. She was 12 not out. Chance for a run out. It's a direct hit.
I think one of the things that has allowed main players like Main Smith and Kyla to thrive at the back end. You look at that again, but again the fielding very casual from bullseye from Stefani Nampina, but the umpire only has one look at it.
We are lucky to have a second look at it, and we think it is the other decision. But umpire's word will always be final. 110 is up. Again, trying to force the pace. Mian Smith, will she get the second? Yes, she will. There's a chance for a run out. She's home safe and dry.
What has allowed players like Kyla and Main Smith to thrive, I think, has been the lack of pressure. In all the other games have been coming into bat when there's sort of a bit of pressure. But this time, both of them have come together at a time where South Africa just needs to step on the gas with a lot of wickets in hand. So they're out there playing their shots very freely. Main on 16 and Kyla 13.
Played with the edge, Paulie Red. The chase is on in the deep. And they'll give away 2 runs. I feel Uganda Dennis have given away 20 runs with this type of fielding. They've been culpable of missed fields, missed run-outs. Half chances have been dropped. The body language is very poor. And I tell you, it's very hard to come back from in the second innings and play better than your first innings. This time round, young body, fresh legs. Malisa Ariokot onto field for Lona Anyait. Does a good job to give them only 1, showing the seniors how it is supposed to be done. End of the 19th, 115 for 3. Looking around, Janet Mbaba is the vice captain. Bowled very well, had 3 overs, went for 10 runs. She's yet to pick a wicket. She's given the final over. And look at those figures, 2 for 27 for Konsi Aweko. Her last over going for 10, 11 runs in total.
I think a very indifferent Uganda. Today their body language has been off in a game of big magnitude. I think a better attitude could have helped them out there to try and make sure that they limit South Africa to a small total. 115 now looks like a target you want to bowl at, and you think that you have an opportunity of victory. The winner of this game is surely guaranteed of a medal, so that should count for something.
But what do we know, Dennis? We know that technical officials are on the bench of Uganda, nor the players. They could be having something up their sleeves where you feel that it's out of touch. They will feel that they're very, very confident to take on South Africa on an electric outfield. Mbaba starts with a dot.
But we also know that it's a game of 2 halves. You never know. There's something that they do know that we don't. A better batting effort should get them well ahead.
6 runs per over now. And with 5 balls to be bowled, here's Mbabazi to... Good shot, doesn't carry to the fielder. They'll take her on. But a good throw from the Dawn denies them a second. The 2 batters there, Kyla and Smith, trying to go for broke at around this time. There's nothing to lose whatsoever. She misses everything. Chance for a run out. Instead of giving the ball to the keeper, again they go for the share the stumps.
Yeah,
I think there was some bat on it.
Yeah, they have chances really missed by Uganda today. Esther Iluko, the guilty party there, because she should know that Smith and Kyla are going to run for everything. So you need to take those half opportunities.
That's in the air. Anyone's catch. Mbabazi calls, and Babazi swallows it. Young Malisa wanted it, but Baba says, I'll do the business myself. After all, it's my wicket.
Yeah, Janet Mbabazi takes care of the business. The Skyer from main Smith, but she's done a brilliant job for her team, departing for 20 of 16 balls. That aggression at the back end. But I think more importantly for Uganda, that is also a dot ball. So that is a run less than what they'll have to look for in the second innings. South Africa lose their 4th wicket. You can see they are nothing short from Kyla trying to get under the ball. Just managing to poke it up in the air. Janet Mbabazi does the catching, sends away the young Malisa Ariokot and takes a very good catch. South Africa now 117 for 4.
4 down. Just 2 balls left in the innings. Karabo Sharon Meso. New batter in. First Mbabazi. Chance for Mbabazi to hold on to dearly. Straight to Imi. They will run quickly. Chance for a run out. It's not picked up very well. And see what Karabo wants to do. She thinks she is a plane. She wants to set off, but it's not take off time.
Yeah, Karabo was interested in a 3rd, but Kyla just sent her back, immediately freeing her arms. Looks like she was running out of the nets. Final ball of the first innings of this first semi-final between Uganda and South Africa. Close, but not close enough. Good effort there from Janet Mbabazi. She's a very good fielder. She swallowed some good catches off her own bowling.
Janet Mbabazi follows Karabo Sharon Mesa. The mind games are on. Karabo just watches it go to the wide line. And Mbabazi has to do it all over again.
Wicketkeeper batter for South Africa, Karabo. She's pulled off one of the stampings of the tournament so far.